It's time to make another shitty brew review. But I have fun. Sonoran Desert Prepper's other offering. Clown Shoes Chocolate Sombrero Mexican Style Chocolate Stout. Not to be mixed up with the Rusty Trombone or the Alabama Hot Pocket. By the way, if you really want to have a lay on the floor dying laughing, look up Slangin' with Jeffrey. Where does this come from? This is from the Mercury Brewing Company, Ipswich, Massachusetts. And this was kind of a heavy hitter at 9.9%. And I get the impression that Sonoran Desert Prepper has actually had this, and he seems to know his brews, so we're going to open it with the 50 cal round. And a few of you are right. I might want to talk to Salty Shellback and have him make me a 22 caliber opener for some of the ones that aren't worth the 308. This is going to have an unfair advantage because it is in a flavor enhancing receptacle. And I know this is smaller than this, but we can refill. Ooh, you can smell that already. And the beer too. So it's, once again, we really can't tell what kind of an environment is going on in there. It did produce some head, so at least the glass is lucky. And it looks milkshakey, but as we've already discussed in the past, who cares, really? Well, at least Chuck doesn't really care. Personally, I'm not exactly sure what we could do for Chuck that would actually get a that-a-boy. I think if Chuck was beat with a golden dick, he would still complain. Okay, let's get into this. It has that roasty chocolate stout smell to it. Maybe bordering heavy on the chocolate, which, considering that's in the title to the kind of beer it is, might, or should be present. Well, it's wow, it's got some damn good flavor. It's not like the one from Heffy, the one that supposedly had the cayenne pepper in it, the Heartstopper. That one was serious. I mean, if you're a chocolate fan and a beer fan, that's the one for you. This one is actually what's being left behind in the end. I guess we're gonna talk about the ending credits before the beginning ones. The aftertaste is a really pleasant coffee, but not like a bean farm crapped in your mouth kind of heavy. Just a a nice light one. For some reason, not exactly sure what the hell Mexican style beer is supposed to be, especially when it's made almost as far north as me. I thought it was going to have more spices, maybe be a little bit more bold. Yeah. Multi-gun man. Thanks, man. I gotta wear this a lot more often. For as much as I've already worn it, it's like the numbers on here I think would actually stop a 38. Wow, that's really good. It's very smooth. The initial impression is it's very very malty. You know, like that is what's lining the inside of your mouth. Very smooth. You get the initial hit of chocolate, like a dark chocolate bar kind of a taste, and that leads way to a nice nice roasted malt, and then it follows the end is all the coffee, and it's all smooth along the way. If this bottle was not marked, I would not be right on the alcohol percentage on this. I would never. These guys are really hiding that alcohol very well. My guess is I would have probably said a 5.5, nothing over 6. So. That one I kind of got more of a vanilla and actually a lighter chocolate. Boy, it's got a lot of complexity to it. Kind of through. Still, the weirdest ass one was that optical illusion. You ever see that? You gotta give that a chance. That is just phenomenal for the like roller coaster of sensation and flavor you get from that. It's magical. This is very similar to that. The way it you kind of get the individual kind of items, but they're all like blended together. It's like a little beer stage presentation. And up first, cocoa. This is Sonoran. This is good shit, man. There's no way around it. Yep, I feel bad. I keep putting off that French wheat beer. And yeah, you know, pointing out that the coffee stout having French on the label is from Canada, and I agree. The only thing I'll say the only thing French about it was the writing. You know, if you open the beer and a little flag popped out, a white flag, and they surrendered, then I'd say, yeah, that's probably the French part right there. But this is awesome. There's some of these coffee stouts are just like in your face, very very bold. The coffee, or very bold this or very bold that, and this is like a little alcohol odyssey. It's another one of those ones you don't want it to end kind of things. That's really good. That is really good. Hazman, you got to put down that that donkey schwank that you call your go-to, and experiment with some of these. You know, since you're starting at 5 o'clock in the morning, you might as well start with something that's closer to a breakfast item. Picking on my man, Paul. Has been 440. What would I do if we didn't have each other to jab? Okay. Now what? Oh, man. I'm sorry, multi-gun man. I was gonna grab some of that whiskey, and you know, it's never too late. The camera has a pause button. Due to the magic of technology, let's hold a minute because I have something for multi-gun man. There you go, multi-gun man. My good friend Mike, who happens to be my next door neighbor, did a horse trade because he deals with one thing, and this guy was at the dock and needed what he had and gave him this Rebel Stoke Canadian blended whiskey, 40%, 80 proof. Until that day, still I haven't actually seen this at my local establishment. I've never heard of this. If any of you have had this, please leave it in the comments. But to be honest, when it comes to whiskey, if it's something like this, I don't mind doing shots. Otherwise, I'm usually Sprite, ginger ale, Coke, you know, that kind of a thing. But there's some whiskeys out there that, you know, you just take a shot and you're like, whoo, that's smooth. This stuff is unbelievably smooth. And I have to say that when it comes to whiskey, this is a good section for the comments. What is, if you're a whiskey guy or gal, what is your pick? You know, what would you recommend for me to try? Because I'll tell you, I've tried a lot of them. Canadian, my father-in-law does the Canadian. Now I'm drawing a blank because, of course, I don't really. There's a couple of whiskeys up there right now, but normally when I'm buying for myself, I'm a Jameson. I'm a Jameson guy. I also really like Crown Royal, also Canadian. I find most of the whiskeys that I drink are all from Canada. And this is a Cheers, and sort of a mini inside the review because of most of the whiskeys that I've tried. There's some that have really kind of sucked, but for the most part, the stuff that I purchase, they're very, very smooth, and this is definitely one of them. Oh. Very, very oaky, very smooth. Doesn't make you go, oh, I just want to gag, kind of a thing. And to think I had actually never even heard of it all up until he handed this to me. And of course, you know, when some guy is willing to trade this for, you know, what you have, you just kind of assume the worst, but definitely wasn't the case. Bottled by Ed Phelps and Sons and Company, Princeton, Minnesota. Princeton, Minnesota is just a couple hours south of me. Product of Canada. Okay, I've never bothered. This is the first time I've actually read the damn label. So, product of Canada. So, I guess they buy the premium whiskey from you guys, and then they put it in the bottle and sell it. Well, so now I'm kind of wondering what the base the base is for this, because this is some damn good stuff. So there you go. That's the that's for my man, multi-gun man. How long did we go back? We've been friends a long time, and of course, you know, he actually had this made for me. 67. Coincidentally, it's my birth year, but it also happens to represent the finest automobile ever created, and that's the Shelby Mustang. If you ever hear that I win the lottery, I am going to. And that's actually kind of funny because it also Canada is involved. There's a company up in Canada which was because unfortunately he's dead. Carroll Shelby endorsed. They will actually take a 67 GT500 body and modernize it. And I'm sorry, I'm the kind of guy that my house, when my automobile would be the same. I don't mind having an old Victorian classic looking house, but damn it, she's gonna be wired for modern everything. And it's the same with my cars. I would absolutely love a vintage 67 GT500, but it's gonna have all new everything, and they have different packages. And the package that I really like sits just about, well, actually it sits a little bit north of 700 horsepower, and I am kind of partial to the blue with the white stripes as opposed to the white with the blue stripes. But that's, if I won the lottery, this is gonna sound weird. The first thing I would do is I would buy a Ford 3/4 ton turbo diesel, maybe a 1 ton, what the hell, and I would get that car ordered. There's a few other play toys in there. A lot of people would say Ferrari or Porsche or whatever, but to tell you the truth, I've had the opportunity to drive a few pretty awesome cars, and I have to say that truth be told, my kind of a dream car is some serious aftermarket mods done to a Subaru Impreza WRX STI. So that was like whiskey and car talk all in one. See, these are all fun things. Kind of now we're gonna have comments from you guys on your favorite whiskeys for the whiskey drinkers and dream cars. I don't know. There's some exotics out there. I mean, trust me when I say I pretty much follow all the you know, like Top Gear, both well, the original one, the British version is by far the best because I just love the dry humor of the British. Unless of course you're JD and then you're just a jerk. But even the American version was okay. You know, it was okay. I mean, they got cool cars. I mean, you have to put up with the fact that, you know, Tanner's pretty cool. The other guy's pretty cool, and the bigger guy, I don't know why the hell they got him. But yeah, I love technology, horsepower, cars. Few of you guys have seen my I have a 25th anniversary Goldwing, and that is such a departure from who and what I am when it comes to bikes. That thing is like a couch with a couple of wheels on it, and everything I've ever owned was a sport bike. I had a FZR 1000, and I actually Yeah, yeah. I had a lot more money invested in the aftermarket mods to that than I actually did for the bike, and I bought it brand new. You know, Ms. Bomey, she's got her Harley Davidson fetish, and you know, I have to admit, there, there's something vintage cool about the way they look, but it's just not me. You know, a friend of mine, friend of mine has one, and we swap bikes, and it's like, good God, you wring that thing completely out, and my bike uh, could actually go faster than that thing in first gear at the rev limiter, and then you shift to second. Bye bye. So that's just me though. I'm super immature, and I hope to never grow up. If I win the lottery, it's probably gonna be close to an end of life scenario for me, because first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy two bikes immediately. A Yamaha R1, and I don't even want to see the thing. I already have the list of stuff that I would do to that before I even put my ass on the seat. And a Yamaha VMAX. I had one. I had an 86 for a while, and the new version is the newest. The newest one is pretty awesome. 200 brake horsepower on a bike. You know, both of our vehicles, uh, yeah, neither one of our vehicles, which have tow packages and all that la-di-da shit, don't even have anywhere near that for horsepower. Actually, the only vehicle in this household right now that has that kind of horsepower, actually a little bit more, is Samantha, my 18-year-old, has a Mitsubishi GT, or 3000 GT, or it's a, yeah, asked me how I felt about that when she bought it. And she bought it, so what could I do? The thing flies. All of a sudden, it's probably another damn 30-minute review, and I am not sipping this because it sucks. I am sipping this because I do not want it to go away. So where does it fall on the E scale? Yeah, it's another 8. I'm not even gonna mess around. It's just, yeah, and a few of you guys are right. You know, don't knock it, because it's like the holy grail of beer. You know, is it out there? Is it absolutely perfect? Thanks to a lot of you guys, I've had the opportunity to try a whole bunch of shit that I definitely don't even have a chance of getting around here. Actually, it's been a couple of months since I went to got the little mom and pop shop place that's a little bit of a drive for me, but last time I was there, they pretty much had the bragging rights for the fact that they had over 700 specialty and microbrews. You know, that number didn't even include the domestics. So I might have to go back now that I've had so many good things. And there's a lot of things I think I frequent that I haven't done a review on. And of course, every single one of these reviews, and as my age increases, my fear is I'll be reviewing something I've already reviewed. Huh. Oh well. A lot of good stuff from Bell's that I haven't touched upon. Bell's is another one where most of the stuff I've had, large majority of the stuff I've had from them has been phenomenal. The Two Hearted is Oberon. Heck yeah. Oh, we shotgun one of those. Screw that whole 40 thing. Oh, and I gotta do that yet too. I got the 40 Mickey's Big Mouth. What is it, 5 minutes? Is that actually a challenge? Okay, so we've touched upon what? Cars, motorcycles, whiskey. Oh, yeah. Mm, that. That's some good stuff. So, once again, Clown Shoes Chocolate Sombrero Mexican style chocolate stout. For some reason, I just I just doubted that you could run down to Mexico and find something as good as this, because I'm just saying, I don't mean to pick on Mexico, but really? Did I read the bottle yet? Roasted dark. Well, we might want to touch on maybe some of the things I commented on, see if they're actually true or not. Roasted dark malts plus extra chocolate malt plus ancho chile plus cinnamon. Nah, I'm not getting either one of those. Vanilla extract plus chocolate loving, beer drinking, clown shoes wearing, multi-limb, gorgeous and glorious Mexican wrestler on the label. That is the recipe for a chocolate sombrero. I shit you not. Okay, well, and yes, to fortify my comments last time, I think I am gonna have, some kind of a giveaway. Maybe put a little care package together. Do first, second, and third place, all the same thing. Just basically. What the hell do you do though? Show me your beer? I don't know. I'm up for suggestions on that. Okay, fine. Let's just say that I will have some kind of a B&E brew review. Uh, B&E, Beer and Eric. Catchy, isn't it? A B&E brew review giveaway. First, second, and third place. Everybody, all three of you, will get the same thing. A little care package. Maybe two of the bent paddle hop. Uh, you know, he suggested the bent paddle black, but that wasn't bad. But as far as things that I can actually buy around here, I wouldn't steer you guys in that direction. I mean, it was good, but that bent paddle hop, I would definitely put Two Hearted Ale from Oberon, where Bell's in there. Maybe even the Oberon. The Oberon is actually a seasonal, but maybe a little care package of a few of the things that I have been drinking for years that I really enjoy. So far, maybe this too. I have to admit something that last weekend, when I was over in Superior, Wisconsin, which is actually a pretty close drive for me, one of the things that was sent to me that I have to say was right up there in the Awesomeville was the Dragon's Milk. I can actually get this here just recently, and maybe we'll pick up 3 bottles of this and put it in there too. But so I guess I'm going to leave it up to you guys. What this is YouTube, and I like the medium of visual, so I would prefer that if we do some kind of a giveaway or there'd be a video response. I don't care if you show yourself. It's not necessary. So I can pick you out of a lineup, but it's like I'm trying to think of what would be a good thing. Maybe even something like show me I'm just picking this shit out as we're talking. Maybe show me, like, what's your daily drink? For me, it's the Busch. And what is a treat? Oh, this is good. I'm going with this. What is your daily drink? What is a treat that you can get? And what is, like, up there? Like, for me. Oh, ready? We'll go. Daily drink, Busch. What is a treat right now? It's the bent paddle hop. And what is the higher end, you know, like that special treat, like the higher end stuff. And since how I have officially found out that, I don't know if they're going to carry this all the time, but when I bought myself one of these, they had 9 of these in stock. So I would go with the Dragon's Milk, as far as you know, that was like, I think I paid $8 for that one beer. So Busch daily. More of a step up would be the Ben Paddle. Before that, it was the Two Hearted Ale, still good. And blowing the wad would be the Dragon's Milk. And I can see the battery in the camera is about to die, so that's like setting the precedence on time, which is probably easily 30 minutes. We don't got time for that. You know what? I don't give a shit. But I think that's what's gonna make a good VR. I'm not officially announcing this, so don't like start the shit yet. I'll put up something dedicated to that, but I think that's, you know, you tell me if you think that's cool or not. Video response, like I said, all you have to do is show it. I don't need to see you if you don't feel comfortable about that. But daily, a little bit more special, and over the top, things that you can actually get. So that's what my list is. It would be completely different if I was just to say, oh, what would I like to have my daily drink? What's something that would be one step up, and what is, you know, some of you guys have really, you know, some of the stuff from Heffy and Sonoran Desert Prepper, that Pliny. Oh my God, if that was the daily drink. Whew. Okay, so I'm sure we're like way in the hell out there on time, but once again, I always have fun doing these, and kind of like my unwritten rule with the boys in the video chat. They don't drop out until the glass is empty. So yeah, I think we got some stuff resolved. First, second, and third place of stuff that I can get here that I really like. Well, I think I might have to throw some Moose Drool in there too. Moose Drool Brown Ale. Okay. This shit could go open another beer and we'll call it another 30 minutes. So, Multi-Gunman, that's for you. This is from you. It's awesome. Appreciate it. Sonoran Desert Prepper. Ooh, yeah. Receptacle for the whiskey. And, of course, that. So, what am I putting down below? Of course, Sonoran Desert Prepper. Need to go check him out. I really totally appreciate that that drive and compassion when it comes. I mean, it's like some people, it's like beer's beer, but no. There's, if you don't know what I'm talking about, then you're never gonna get it. But there's just so many things. It's just awesome to be able to try different things. And now the camera is actually pissed off and it's telling me it's about to die. So go check out, if you're not already subbed to Sonoran Desert Prepper or my man Multi-Gunman. Yeah, when the hell are you gonna make another video? It's been a while, but he does make videos, and he's He's a gun guy and he's a knife guy. So, okay. Oh shit! Before it dies, what are we gonna look at next? What are we gonna? I don't really want to do that. No, fine, fine. God, I'm not. Okay, we're gonna look at this. New York half-ass prepper. Looks like chunk. What are the black chunks? You see that? Should I be scared? Up on deck. I think Friday. I think I'm gonna run. I think I'm gonna run and just gonna find something. Got so much crap up there to look at too. Find something good. Go to the 700 plus people. Okay, so I will see you guys maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Tomorrow's gonna be a pretty busy day, but I'll try. You know, this is the shit I do for you guys. God, it's the way I am. It's the way I roll, Jerry. It's the way I roll, Jerry. Okay, E, out of here. Ain't got time for that.